Alright, everyone, let's get started since this tea is very wild. Well, so yesterday was a wild day on Twitter as Nicki Minaj got into a heated argument with TDE Punch, and there were several miscommunications that escalated into a full-fledged social media feud. This is what transpired. You are already aware of how quickly these Twitter feuds can spiral from 0 to 100. After leaving the stage yesterday, SZA shared something on Twitter. Mercury retrograde, don't take the bait. Silly goose, she said in her message. SZA claims that she was only discussing backward, but others began tagging Nicki and stirring things up. You are aware of the nature of social media. When one person says something, another interprets it incorrectly, and before you know it, World War II is breaking out. Nicki, therefore, believed SZA was referring to her. She then urged her to go draw her freckles back on Bookie, after reposting what she had said. Liar, liar. Pants are burning. As you are well aware, SZA has a reputation for lying. Alright. We won't even discuss it. I'll save that for another video. She continued, sounding like an effing dead dog. She said, I don't give a F about none of that weird stuff you're popping, in response. Nicki then clapped back, saying, she sounds and looks like she was stung by FNB. On my face, the ... creates freckles. You don't really want to this. This girl, SZA was informed by one of the barbs. If you were sobbing earlier, you will cry much more now as the barbs hit you. I get bullied by millions of people online every day, but then I go on a packed stadium tour where people show me real love in real life, SZA added. My folks are doing well, and I've never been more successful. Get an effective perspective. And yell at the wall. What the F do you want to see, she said after posting her statistics. Tell me. She continued by saying, Elma, please allow me to return to my composure, shyness, and meekness. Have a good evening, everyone. Paris, I'll see you on night 2 tomorrow. At this point, SZA intensified her efforts. I wasn't, she stated. I just left the stage after discussing retrograding, so I'm crazy, yes. Now use that how you see fit. SZA reshared a tweet claiming SZA's SOS tour had made $100 million. Nicki now sees SZA out for even bringing up the greats Beyonce and Rihanna. And then it adds SZA joins Tina, Beyonce, and Rihanna as the Black Lady-esque lady. To achieve the milestone with a tour. Nicki took care of that. She said that she was accustomed to criticizing Rihanna on Twitter. She drew their freckles on and started sucking, though, when it was time to obtain opportunities from Zik. Allegedly. Stop feeling envious of ladies that you would kill in secret to be up their ass, like these folks are inserting batteries into your backs, and you are foolish enough to continue them. Ing it. Not letting you know that things won't work out. She shared an old post of SZA shaming Beyonce and Rihanna after getting buzz from Bumblebina. SZA thus shared Beyonce's more Madonna-like appearance every day in May 2011. At one point, I thought she was black. Blah just stating. I don't get it, she remarked after that as Ciara and Rihanna are both incapable of holding a note that is worth a damn. Simply said, one is worse than the others. What's the beef, then? And it took place in February 2011. The absurdity of the entire scenario is that SZA had nothing to do with it. SZA just became entangled in the bullets like a victim. It all comes down to Nicki and TDE Punch, who is once more the head of SZA's record company, Top Dog Entertainment. And Nicki was the first to go after him. She then said, hey, do you guys recall that TDE guy that harassed me on Twitter without cause? The receipts are with us. Funny. I didn't even reply to him. Again, what was his name, everyone? I'm going to give him a moniker. From now on, I'll refer to him as -30 million. She then shared a photo of him on social media with the caption, me after I suck some good. You wouldn't fight a man, I promise. We have all of your tweets about your constant lying, bullying, and other behavior. The list of drawers now includes your name. You laugh at the same thing that makes you laugh. This isn't brand new beef, though. These two had been having problems. But we think that whatever he advertised on his Twitter page is what led Nicki to feel that problems were going on, and that's why she brought up his name once more. Punch was supporting the new music, Broken Barbies, by Lyric Michelle, a new singer signed to TDE. All right. Since we all know that Nicki Minaj and the term Barbie go hand in hand, Nicki saw this as a direct jab at her. She probably interpreted that as saying, all right, he's attacking me once more. Permit me to leap on him now. Then, without warning, SZA is drawn into the chaos. And believe me when I say that Nicki did not mince words. I mean, she was fairly cruel with her play against SZA. Furthermore, Nicki chastised SZA for asserting that we were in retrograde. She also shared a link where someone searched for Mercury retrograde and discovered that it doesn't begin until July 17th. Then on July 15th, SZA posted that. I'm not sure now. That was very close, I mean. It's only 2 days apart, after all. I'm not sure if she just took it and ran with it or if she was making it up, as SZA is known to do occasionally. And this is actually kind of sad since it seems like the whole affair was based on a misunderstanding. SZA was attempting to defend herself by stating that she wasn't even referring to any one person. Furthermore, there is no connection between Nicki Minaj and the music that TDE Punch is promoting. Given that TDE Punch has targeted Nicki in the past, I believe she was simply being too sensitive. To be honest, though, we have no idea what has been happening behind the scenes. Perhaps there have been behind-the-scenes activities involving Nicki, SZA, and TDE Punch that we are unaware of. However, I must say that Nicki did not use any of our scissors yesterday. She entered when I said she did. She even went so far as to drug scissors in front of her station head. I would like you all to listen. However, I'll speak with you later. That's all I have to offer.
Anybody got no motherfucking time for this shit. Okay? Now, I was in my motherfucking meeting, and I ain't know if I had to come out swinging or if bitches was, I didn't know. Bitch tried to be slick. Probably knew I had a meeting with all the alleged stalking they've been up to. Now look, bitch. I don't know one of your motherfucking songs. Not one, bitch. Y'all, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I'm not. Y'all, do y'all want to know something? Yo, like, y'all, I'm not being funny. Like, today, this whole day, I've been on my chill vibe, like, handling my business. You know what I'm saying? And so everything I said was real. What be eating, I'm eating my tampering. But what I'm saying is, listen, Mizza. Okay? Listen, Mizza. Okay? Find you somebody to motherfucking play with, Mizza. Les Miserables, bitch. I said find you some motherfucking else body to play with, bitch. You already played with your own hoe, and we seen how that went, bitch. And you know I don't, surgery shame or body shame. You know I don't even do that. But bitch, I don't know if you fat, obese, chubby, or skinny. You see, and so now I got to call Dr. Now to make me figure out what the fuck has been going on here. Bitch, because what retrograde was you in, ma'am? I mean, you see what happens when you're so thirsty to be stupid and motherfucking corny? I'm saying, so good. So good. Y'all, but I'm not even trying to be funny, y'all. Listen, I don't know. Oh, oops. Gotta get up over here. Y'all, I'm not making. I got something to do, but it's gonna take an hour. But the whole thing is, leave me the fuck alone when you see me in certain way or form. I would advise you. So let me get this straight. You were one of those, kids loved music, and then when you started tweeting. Now I don't know if this was before or after Freckles and Bumbleina came out. Okay, which one? So I don't know which came from. However, Bumbleina, bitch. However, you took to your Twitter during those times to downgrade and downplay the top black women in their respective fields at the time. So that tells me a lot about you. It tells me a lot about you, man. So instead of you coming on Twitter to give props to the top black women in your field at that time, to the women who you later worked with. So I guess they weren't that bad after all, huh? You were just one of the kids that couldn't get in the crowd, at the in crowd, huh? You went and started drawing freckles on your motherfucking face and rearranging shit. But let's get to the heart of who Les Miserables is. Les Miserables is. Oh, oops. All right, y'all. I'll be back. I'll be back in an hour. Okay? Because we have to discuss this, beautiful women and beautiful men of Gag City. We have to discuss this. We will no longer tolerate not being able to speak on the abuse that we've suffered at the hands of any powerful person, you see. And then they send out their little chicken heads, not knowing that I've been compiling information for 5 years. So if I were you, okay, well, yeah, does she, like, I didn't know what she had tweeted about, did she tweet about her shows or something? I don't know. But do these people not know my my stats? Like, does this woman think, like, on any day that if me and her walked in the room, like, I'm in any country in the world, these bots done got to your motherfucking fat heads, I see. Y'all don't even know who's a motherfucking superstar and icon anymore, huh, Mizza? Mizza, you're not an icon. You are a yodeling fool who needs auto-tune, who done dissed every female entertainer, it seems, based off of, the screenshots. Take your yodeling ass on somewhere else, bitch. What the fuck? You done try to break that man back or something, I think, allegedly. How the fuck did you match the dots every time you put back on the freckles is what we the people want to motherfucking know. And did Desiree Perez take her motherfucking deposition? That's what we wanted. Oh, I knew that was gonna get you mad, Des. Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys. Now, Barbs, I love you very much. So I have to do I have to do a meeting, but I'm gonna come back on here so we can have some fun in an hour, okay? But in the meantime, in between time, y'all, please know that outside of the accusations and stuff of anything I say, like in terms of alleged abuse of power and anything, outside of that, please know that this is all entertainment and should be treated as such. Okay? Please know that. It's okay to have a good laugh. Y'all know I love a good laugh. But ultimately, this is not that serious, you guys, okay? And honestly, I hate having to speak like this to women, to engage in this. I know it might sound unbelievable, but I really don't. I don't like it. I rather deal with men. I rather speak to men and cuss men out or whatever has to be done because that's where it's gotten at, as of now, that's where it is. So, with these women not having any understanding that they've been constantly used as pawns. And now streams have been vanishing left and right. Where have they gone? Oh my. But talent wins, and talent is God given. Okay, I will come back on in an hour, you guys. All right, love you.